Kam jirtu maatiiwwan Qubee Akaadaamii gara YouTube chaanalii keenyatti nagaan dhuftanii har'aa leesanii bareedaa tokko isiniif qabannee dhiyaanneerra. Innis waa'ee discourse markers kan jedhudha jechuudha. Kanaaf leesaniin kun leesanii bareedaadha fi qormaata biyyoolessaa irrallee kan dhufudha waan ta'eef yoo hamma dhumaatti hordoftan odeeffannoo baay'ee irraa argattu. So let's proceed to what's the meaning and also its uses. And for this lesson, it will be delivered in two parts. And today we are going to focus on only the first parts. And let's begin from the beginning. I hope you know what discourse markers are. So in short, discourse markers are words or phrases that used to manage, here the main function of it, to manage and organize the flow of spoken or written communication, acting as a linking words. So the main function of discourse markers are acting as linking words. So in other words, we can say linking words or we can say cohesive devices, because the main function of them is acting as a linking words, or not only words, also sentence or phrase or any other part of the speeches here. So here I hope you know the common discourse markers. Kanaaf discourse markers kan jennu jechuudha kanneen sentences himas ta'uu danda'a yookiin ciroo clause ta'uu danda'a jechuudha, wal qabsiisuudhaaf warra nuti itti fayyadamnudha. Isaanis immoo functionii yookiin hojii adda addaa qabu jechuudha. Then the most common discourse markers are here: look, though, for, to, due to, owing to, though, furthermore, since, into, so as to, therefore, unless, for instance, until, moreover, because, as, thus, first, while, despite, in spite of, and etc. These are the most common that we most of the time encounter in English lessons. So we will divide them based on their functions and see one by one. Let's proceed to the features of discourse markers. Discourse markers are also called cohesive devices. That means the main function of them is to link a sentence with sentence, or words with words, or any part of the speech with other part of the speech. So the main function of them is to join or link sentence with another sentence. Then they not change the grammatical structure of the sentence in a usage, it means. Then can be used as a beginning. Discourse markers can be used as a beginning, as a middle, and also end of a sentence or a closure. That's the main function of them. The other can be used in both spoken and written communications. Some commands mostly used in writing, and also some of them used in spoken language, especially like though. Then the other is meaning and the function can vary. That means their meaning can be vary or different depending on the context of the conversation or the text. So based on the context in which we are using, or the way we use, their meaning might be different. So in order to understand the meaning of discourse markers, better to use them in a contextual clause, because their meaning might be vary based on the context. So in short, we can say discourse markers are a glue. You know, a glue. The main function of glue is to join something or to link something or to attach something to something else. So The main function of discourse markers is also acting as a glue or used as a glue. These are the main features of discourse markers. Let's proceed to the functions. As a whole, the main functions of discourse markers are help speakers and writers connect ideas, guide listeners or readers, signals the relationship between different parts of the speech. Relationships. So discourse markers have many functions. Look, the main functions of them. Some of them used to show purpose. Some of them used to show contrasting ideas or posting. And others used to show results and also used to show reasons. From the discourse markers, the main commands that used to show or express purpose are to, in order to, so as to, so that, lest, for fear that, so as not to, in order not to, uh, and also not to. These are the common clauses of purpose. Kanaaf discourse markers faayidaa isaan qaban yookiin seentensii tokko keessatti gaafa fayyadamnu maal akka inni argisiisaa jiru irratti hundoofne karaalee garaagaraa ramannee ilaaluu dandeenya jechuudha. Kanaaf warra parposii tokko agarsiisan sentensii sana gaafa dubbifnu if the sentence talk about the purpose we can use one of these clauses and join the sentence. So the first thing that we have to do is identifying what the sentence talk about. Is the sentence showing or talking about the purpose or results, reason, or contrasting ideas? So before using or before choosing one of these discourse markers, better if you understand the function of the sentence or the functions it wants to show in that sentence. Kanaaf amma achi keessatti wanta inni agarsiisaa jiru irratti hundoofne sentensii tokko keessatti jechuudha. Discourse markersiin achi keessa jiru wanta inni argisiisaa jiru irratti hundoofne bakka baay'eetti qooduu dandeenya jechuudha. Fakkeenyaaf kanneen parposii yookiin kaayyoo tokko argisiisan kanneen kana keessaa tokko filannee ittiin fayyadamuu dandeenya jechuudha. Garuu hunda kanaa immoo wal jijjiirree fayyadamuu dandeenya osoo hin ta'in structure isaan irratti hundoofne fayyadamuu qabna jechuudha. That means in some case, some of them are interchangeable. If you see to, can be used in the place of in order to, and also in order to can be used in the place of so as to, but we can't use in order to in the place of so that. We can't use so as to in the place of list. So the sentence that given for us, the structure of the sentence that given for us determines which clauses of or which discourse markers we have to use. Kanaafuma kanneen kana clause of purpose dha waan ta'eef bakkuma tokkotti hunda isaanii fayyadamuu dandeenya yookiin sentensii tokko keessatti kan barbaanne keessaa fuunee galchuu dandeenya miti. Kan nu murteessu maal jechuudha? Structure sentensiin sun ittiin barreeffamee jirudha jechuudha. Structure isaa. That means is it followed by verb or followed by noun or followed by pronouns or whatever. So first of all, we have to identify what the structure it should follow. Structure in order for qabu kam kan jedhu dura beekuu qabna jechuudha malee kanuma keessaa filannee itti galchuu qabnu jechuudha. The other used to contrasting ideas. So if the sentence given for you is talking about two opposite ideas or two contrasting ideas, you can choose one of these based on the structure of the sentence. These all of them are used to connect or join two opposite ideas of a sentence or maybe a clause, independent most of the time, which have different meanings. In order to join such types of sentences, we can use one of these discourse markers. So discourse markers has very useful, yeah, especially in English, in order to join words with one word, sentence with another sentence, or clause with another clause. They are very helpful. Now, look, such types of discourse markers are used to show contrasting ideas like even though, although, however, despite, in spite of, yet, etc. These are not only this, yeah. They are not limited to this, they are more than this one also. So, in order to use such types of discourse markers, first of all, you have to identify the structures. Structure isaanii beekutu irraa eegama jechuudha. Hundi isaaniiyyuu yaaduma faallaa kan wal qabsiisan ta'an iyyuu haalli ittiin fayyadamnu immoo garaa gara jechuudha. Yookiin structurii sentensiin sun nuu kennametu adda nuu baasa jechuudha. Garuu baay'een isaanii wal jijjiirree fayyadamuu dandeenya. Fakkeenyaaf in the place of so we can use even so. In the place of even so we can use also. In the place of also we can use despite the fact that or in spite of the fact that. But in the place of despite, I can't use even so. Or in the place of though, I can't use however. What determines us? The structure of the sentence determines us. Hundi isaaniiyyuu yaada faallaa kan wal qabsiisan ta'aniyyuu wal jijjiirree yeroo hundumaa fayyadamuu hin dandeenye. Kan nuti irratti hundoofnu structurii sentensiin sun ittiin barreeffame ilaalaa jira. Baay'een isaanii wal jijjiirree fayyadamuu dandeenya. Kaan isaanii immoo wal jijjiirree fayyadamuu hin dandeenyu jechuudha. Garuu yaada faallaa argisiisu. Kanaaf wal jijjiirree fayyadamuudhaa fi structurii tokko jala jiraachuu qabu jechuudha. The third one, the main function of discourse markers are used to express results, like hence, thus, consequently, such types of words used to join result. The other reasons, discourse markers, which are used to join or link sentence which express or which show a reason. Those are like the common ones of discourse markers, like because, since, as, because of, due to, owing to, on account of, since, as, for also. They are the common types of clauses of reasons. So let's see one by one. In this lesson, we focus on only the first and the second, that one. Clauses that are used to show purpose and also clauses which are used to show contrasting ideas. Let's begin by clauses of purpose. Clause of purpose express why or for what purpose somebody do something. For what purpose? What's the purpose of it? Or what's the reason? Then those clauses are the most common clause of purpose. That means the clause of purpose that are used to talk about the purpose of something are like this: to, not to, so as to, so as not to. Here added to, so as not to, in order to, in order not to if it's negative, least, to not to, forfeit that, so that, for. So these are the common types of clauses of purpose. Now let's proceed to their usage, how to use them. Based on their structures, some of them are interchangeable, and in the place of one, we can use one another. This we must focus on the structures. So let's proceed to divide them by pattern based on their similarity, especially the structures that they follow. Amma warreen kun hundumtuu clause of purpose yoo ta'an iyyuu bakka tokkotti wal jijjiirree fayyadamuu hin dandeenyu jechuudha. kanneen ol jijjiirree fayyadamuu dandeenyu paaternootaan adda adda qoqqoodne paatern 1 paatern 2 jedhee isinitti argisiisa. Mee sentensii kana ilaala haalli ittiin structurii ittiin kaa'amee jiru jechuudha. Amma kana keessa warreen kana hundumaa wal jijjiirree fayyadamuu dandeenya jechuudha. Yoo sentensii sun positive ta'e kana sadan fudhanne itti fayyadamuu dandeenya. Yoo sentensiin keenya negative ta'e immoo warreen kana sadanuu fudhanne fayyadamuu dandeenya. Bakka tu we can use in order to. Akkasumas bakka so as to maal fayyadamuu dandeenya jechuudha. To fayyadamuu dandeenya jechuudha. Bakka in order to fayyadamuu dandeenya. Akkasumas bakka to not to so as not to fayyadamuu dandeenya. Akkasumas in order not to in the place of this we can use to not to. So these are interchangeable because all of them are followed by base verb. Base verb plus subject plus clauses here. Then mostly independent clause here. Kanaaf amma structure tokko jala jiru waan ta'eef warra kana wal jirree fayyadamuu dandeenya jechuudha. Mee fakkeenya kana ilaala. He went to school to discuss the lesson with the teacher. Now in the place of to we can use in order to or we can use so as to. The place of to we can use in order to and also we can use so as to because they follow the same structure. Here base verb, that means to plus base verb. Here this case. The second, she spoke quietly in order not to wake up the baby. Now in the place of not to wake up the baby, look, in order not to we can use here so as not to, so as not to, or we can use to not to, so not to. So interchangeable based on their structures. Kanaaf amma nuti jalqabarratti kan ilaaluu qabnu kanneen wal faana ramadamanii jiran wal jijjiirree fayyadamuu dandeenya jechuudha. Maaliif foormulaa isaan hordofantu tokko waan ta'eef jechuudha. Kanaaf asitti ammoo kanneen kana keessaa tokko filachuu dandeenya, kanneen kana keessaa tokko filannee itti fayyadamuu dandeenya jechuudha. So they are interchangeable. But such types which are classified under pattern 2 cannot interchangeable with a pattern 2. That means pattern 1 with pattern 2 impossible. Fakkeenyaaf amma bakka 2 so zaatti fayyadamuu dandeenya. Bakka in order to so zaatti fayyadamuu dandeenya. Bakka so as not to so zaatti fayyadamuu dandeenya. Maaliif structure isaan fayyadamantu garaagara waan ta'eef. Here so that is followed by subject, after that modal verbs. Look at the example. I charged here. Why I charged here? So that I could listen the news. I charged here so that it is clause of purpose. Code is modal verb. The second one, I studied English art so that I can study at overseas university. The other, he made some flashcards so that it would. So it would is also clause of modal verbs. So that it would be easier for his mom to remember the instructions. So in order to use so that there should be modal verbs after them. You know modal verbs. Maybe can or may or even should or might, must. Then so that's followed by modal verbs. The third structure, look, another clause of purpose is for. Then for can be followed by noun or it can be followed by ing forms. For is maal agarsiisuu danda'a jechuudha. Close of purpose keessaa isa tokko jechuudha. Inni maaliin akkamitti barreeffame structuring isaa for heddii fudhannee booda maaltu ta'anii dhufa noun dhufuu danda'a. Akkasumas for booda maaltu dhufuu danda'a verb ing ta'uu danda'a. The structure that we use after for might be noun or it might be verb ing. Look at the example. He went to cafeteria. Why he went to cafeteria? For coffee. So coffee here noun. That means he went to cafeteria to have a coffee. It means here. He went to cafeteria to have coffee. So here he went to cafeteria for coffee. So here for is used or for shows purpose. Why the person went to cafe? Purpose. The second, this machine is for cutting plastic. For plus verb ing. What's the purpose of this machine? It is for cutting. For cutting plastic. So here for is used to show a clause of purpose. The others, schools are for educating. For educating here noun, not for entertaining. For educate, not for entertain. So we can use for with these structures. The other clause of contrast. Then clause of contrast are used to link sentences of opposite ideas. Kanaaf amma clause of contrast yeroo dabarru immoo kun immoo sentensii yaada faallaa qaban tokko argisuudhaaf fayyadamna jechuudha. Kanneen yaada faallaa qaban. Then show unexpected or surprising relationship between two ideas or events, highlighting difference or oppositions. So discourse markers. From discourse markers, clauses of contrast shows unexpected or surprising relationships between two ideas or events, highlighting difference or oppositions. The most common clause of contrast are though, but, despite the fact that, even though, however, while, despite, nonetheless, in spite of, nevertheless, though, whereas. Here in spite of with preposition, here despite without prepositions. Without preposition, but despite and in spite of interchangeable. What you have to take care of when we use despite, it's not followed by prepositions. So also what you call clauses of contrast or a clauses which shows opposing ideas or which are used to join or link sentences of opposite ideas. Now let's divide these clauses of contrast based on the grammatical structures or the forms that they should follow. Amma kun hundi isaaniiyyuu clause of contrast yookiin kanneen yaada faallaa wal qabsan yoo ta'an iyyuu tokko bakka isa tokko fayyadamuu kan dandeenyu jirra. Akkasumas immoo tokko fuunee bakka isa tokko kan fayyadamuu hin dandeenyes immoo jira. Kana maal irratti hundoofnee adda baafna jechuudha? Structure isaanii ilaallee adda baafna yookiin foormii isaan hordofantu jira jechuudha. Malee hundi isaanii maal agarsiisu? Yaada faallaa wal qabsiisuudhaaf fayyadamna jechuudha. Kanaaf isin jalqaba irratti gaafa sentensii tokko dubbiftan sentensiin sun purpose moo contrast idea moo reasoning results jettanii of gaafachuu qabdu jechuudha. Eddii kana of gaafattanii booda immoo fakkeenyaaf clause of yaadichi contrast idea ta'e discourse markers sii kennames immoo hundi isaayyuu waa'ee isuma kan opposite idea wal qabsan yoo ta'e akkamitti adda baafanna? Foormii isaan hordofan ilaallee adda baafanna jechuudha. Let's proceed to the four. Look, the first, despite the fact that although, though, and even though has the same form. That means they are followed by subject plus verb. Yeah. That means most of the time after such types of discourse market, we use independent clause. Here subject plus verb, you can say it's one independent clause. Independent. Yeah. Independent clause. Then despite the fact that plus subject plus verb, that means despite the fact that plus independent clause. Yeah. That means independent clause means they are subject and they are verb and may have also object. Object. So the structure of complete sentence or simple sentence. Independent clause and a sentence almost the same. Look at the example. Here what you have to know, clause of such types of discourse markets can be used as a beginning, can be used as the end, and also can be used as a middle. Commonly they used as a middle and as a beginning. Yeah. But there is a big difference when we use as the beginning and as the middle. A big difference they have is when we use them as a middle, no need of comma. But if we use such types of discourse markers as a beginning, we have to use comma between a sentence. Is a only difference they have. Kanaaf warri kun paatarnii tokko jala kan jiran kana wal jijjiirree fayyadamuu dandeenya jechuudha. Kana jechuun bakka also despite the fact that kan jedhu fayyadamuu dandeenya. Bakka though even though fayyadamuu dandeenya jechuudha. Garuu garaagarummaa xiqqoo qabu digirii irratti fakkeenyaaf wanta baay'ee kontirastii guddaa agarsiisu tokkoof even though fayyadamna. Kan isa taanee digiriidhaan jiru tokko immoo also fayyadamna. Taanee zoo fayyadamna jechuudha yoo digiriidhaan orderii goone. Akkasumas immoo spoken language keessatti kan nuti irra caalaa fayyadamnu kanneen kana keessa zoodha jechuudha. Most of the time we use zo in spoken rather than in writing. Whereas although, even though, despite the fact that are commonly used written or written languages. So there is a big difference between them. A big difference. Look at the example. Although it rained a lot, now also it's used as a beginning. Then its subject rained verb. It rained a lot. Complete sentence. This is what? It rained a lot. Here complete sentence. So that means independent clause. Then also plus subject, that one subject here, plus verb here. That means rained verb here. Although it rained a lot, we enjoyed our holiday. Two opposite ideas. That means rain a lot and enjoying does not go together. So opposite. First of all, identify as the sentence shows opposite. After that, focus on the structure. So if there is a blank space here, and after blank space, if there is a subject, on that blank space, probably though, even though, or despite the fact that, based on the structure. Then here, in the place of also, we can use here even though, or we can use despite the fact that. Now we used comma here. But the second, look at, I didn't go the job. I didn't go the job even though I have all necessary qualifications. Now we can't use comma here because it is used as a middle. When discourse markers are used as a middle, we do not use comma. But when it's used as a beginning, we have to use comma because to identify dependent clause from independent ones. Then we went out for a walk. Although it was raining. It was raining. Independent clause. It was raining. We went for walk. Although it was raining. But you have to remember, don't use two contrasting words in one situation. For one situations, we can't use two discourse markers of the same purpose. Look at the example. Although his parents wanted him to be a doctor, but look, here is one discourse marker, and also another discourse marker. So we can't use two negative ideas together. That means both of them shows negative. Although his parents wanted him to be a doctor, John, by omitting this one, we can say here, John had his mind set making it a big as a pop singer. So the sentence is wrong. This sentence is wrong because this one we can't use double here. We can omit, or we can omit the beginning by saying his parent wants him to be a doctor, but John had his mind set making it big as a pop singer. So you have to uh, give attention to such types. The next for despite and in spite of. Here there is a preposition, but this one has no preposition. So despite and in spite of are interchangeable. We can use them interchangeably. Here interchangeable. Wal jijjiirree fayyadamuu dandeenya jechuudha. Despite fi in spite of. Garaagarummaa isaan gidduu jiru gaafa preposition achi keessa jiraatu despite gashuu hin dandeenyu. Maaliif despite preposition wajjin hin deemu waan ta'eef yookiin ofii kana wajjin hin deemu waan ta'eef. Kanaan achi bakka in spite of despite gashinee fayyadamuu dandeenya jechuudha. Then their formula despite plus noun phrase, despite plus verb energy, despite plus demonstrative pronouns like this, that, and also possessive pronouns like his, her, their, what you call them? Possessive pronouns, and the demonstrative like this, that, those. So it can be followed by one of these forms. Formula kana keessa tokko fudhatee deemuu danda'a jechuudha. Look at the example. We went out for a walk despite the rain. The rain is what? Noun phrase. So despite the rain. Or we can say we went out for a walk in spite of the rain. In spite of the rain. The second example, I didn't get the job in spite of having, look, in spite of, or we can say despite having verb plus ing, despite having all necessary qualifications, or in spite of having all necessary qualifications, I didn't get the job. We can use despite and in spite of as the beginning too. Kana finnee laqa barate fayyadamuu dandeenya jechuudha. Look, kun amma jalqabarratti fayyadamnee jira. Garaagarummaan isaanii maal inni gaafa discourse markers kana jalqabarra finnu koomaa fayyadamuudha jechuudha. Malee meaningii difference fidu. It doesn't make the sentence become different. Now meaning difference. In spite of her, here is what? Possessive pronouns. In spite of her laziness, she passed the exam. Two opposite ideas. Lazy, passing. Opposite ideas. Next, despite what I said yesterday, here, despite what I said yesterday, I still adore you. Adore means love. Despite what I said yesterday, I still love you. The other, despite being tired, being verbal. Despite being tired, I couldn't sleep. Tired, he is tired, couldn't sleep. Opposite ideas. The other pattern is 3. However, nevertheless and nonetheless. Kanneen kun immoo paaternii kana jalatti kan ramadaman kun yeroo baay'ee himaa of danda'a lama yookiin kiloozii of danda'a lama wal qabsiisu jechuudha. Look, join two independent clauses. And when they used as a middle, they preceded by semicolon. Semicolon means this symbol. This is what they call semicolon. Preceded by semicolon and followed by comma. Can be followed by comma and or preceded by semicolon. Gaafa walakkeessa sentensiitti yookiin walakkeessa himaatti fayyadamnu jechuun yookiin discourse markersin warreen kun jiraannaan fuuldura isaanii maaltu dhufuu qaba jechuudha. Semicoloniin dhufuu qaba. Booda isaanii immoo maaltu gala? Koomaatu gala jechuudha. Then semicolon can be replaced by full stop. Yookiin immoo gaafa walakkeessatti fayyadamnu jechuudha. Bakka semicolonii kanaa maal fayyadamuu dandeenya? Full stop yookiin period fayyadamuu jechuudha. Akka jechuun sentensichi xumurree tuqaa iddii keenya booda qubguddeessaan jalqabna jechuudha. Sentensi taana jiru immoo qubguddeessaan jalqabnee barreessuu dandeenya. So semicolon can be replaced by full stop. Look at the example. They studied hard. Look, this one is semicolon. However, this one is comma. They didn't score pass mark. Then they studied hard. However, they didn't score pass mark. Here we are tired. Nevertheless, we went to the market. We are tired. Negative. Nevertheless, we went to the market. So here is semicolon and followed by comma here. The other, most of the time, however, can be followed by adjective and also subject, especially when used as a beginning. When used as a beginning, Next one, beginning. When used as a beginning of a sentence, however, can be followed by adjective or it can be followed by subject. Then followed by comma when used as a beginning. Then can be used before how much or money. You can use how much and how many. Can be followed or preceded by however. Look at the example. How far it is. However, this one is far is adjective. However far it is, I intend to drive there tonight. Second example, however well you play. However well you play a musician instrument, it is comma. It's always possible to improve. Yeah. Other, however he tried his best. Here is said followed by subject or followed by adjective. However he tried his best, he couldn't save the patient. Opposite ideas. Another, we are unlikely ever to find a cure for a common cold. However, much research is done. So here is semicolon. And this one is comma. We are unlikely ever to find a cure for a common cold. However, much research is done. However plus much. However much research is done, you can use one. You can use this one as a beginning. However much research is done, they use comma. We are unlikely ever to find a cure for a common cold. So, however can be used as a beginning. This is all about clauses of purpose and the clauses of contrast. Why clauses of contrast? Okay, why clauses of purpose kana fakkaatu utuu gara clauses biraatti hin darbin yookiin kan reasonii yookiin kan hojiifaatutu hin darbin leesonii kana ammam akka hubattan ilaaluudhaaf gaaffiiwwan isinii kenname kana hojjedha. He knows many people. He hasn't got any real friend. Look at the structure. Subject plus verb. And what about the idea? Contrast ideas. He knows many people. Look, he knows many people. He hasn't got any real friend. Two opposite ideas. So what's the appropriate answer for this one? Here, but used for mostly classified under coordinate conjunctions. Also is followed by subject plus base verb. Base verb. So that is clause of purpose. Clause of purpose, and it's followed by so that plus modal verb. Despite is followed by either noun phrase or noun or verb ing or some pronouns like demonstrative and possessive pronouns. So the appropriate answer for this one is B. Although he knows many people, he hasn't got any real friend. Question number 2. Blank bad he or she may be, you can never want to hurt your child. This one is adjective. It is adjective. Then from this one, which one is followed by adjective? Here also is followed by subject, so that is followed by modal verbs. However, when used as a beginning, can be followed by adjective or can be followed by subject. So the appropriate answer for this one is however. Question number 3. She accepted the job, blank the salary, which was rather low. Means one. Oh. She accepted the job, blank the salary, which was rather low. The salary as a noun phrase. Noun phrase. Then here, in spite of is followed by noun phrase, or it can be followed by noun or verb ing. Then despite of, there is no word despite of because of is not important. Despite, no, it's not followed by of or preposition of. Also is followed by subject plus verb. However, when used as the middle, it should be preceded by semicolon and followed by comma. So the appropriate answer for this question is A. In spite of. Question number 4. I'm studying very hard at the moment. Blank pass my exams next week. I'm studying very hard at the moment. Blank pass my exams next week. So we have to focus on the words or parts of the speech that used after the blank space. Ammoo akkasii kana beekuudhaaf deebisuudhaaf jechuudha nuti kan bakka duwwaa booda jiru irratti xiyyeeffannaa jechuudha. Maaliif structure keenya wajjin wal simsiisuudhaaf blank space booda maaltu jira kan jedhu irratti xiyyeeffannaa jechuudha. Kanaaf amma blank space booda subject plus modal verb jira tanan so that fudhannaa jechuudha. Subject plus base verb hin jiraannan base verb hin jiraannan so as natu fudhachuu dandeenya. In order to fudhachuu dandeenya if it is followed by base verb. Then for if there is noun and also verb ing, clause of purpose here. Now this one is clause of it means clause of purpose. I'm studying very hard. Why? In order to pass my exams, or to pass my exams, or so as to pass my exams. So on this blank space we can say to, or so as to, or in order to. So what's the answer? Answer is C. Question number 5. He applied for a job. Blank space. He might help his parents. Now this one is subject plus modal verb. The what types of clauses? It shows about clauses of purpose. So which one is followed by subject plus modal verb here? Here, so as not to, in order to, so as to are followed by to plus base verb. Or since there is two here, we can say only base verb. So the exceptional one is one. That means so that is followed by subject plus modal verb. So the appropriate answer for this one is A. Question number 6. About the dictionary, blank help with my vocabulary more. It was base verb. In order to use so that must be followed by here modal verb. So there is no modal verb here. This one is wrong. I bought the dictionary so as not to help with my vocabulary more. The idea does not agree. The structure is perfect. We can use so as not to with base verb, but the meaning of sentence does not fit. Then I bought the dictionary since this one is clauses of reasoning, so we can't. So the appropriate answer for this one is D. I bought a dictionary so as to help with my vocabulary more. I'm sure this lesson is helpful for you. Thank you very much for your attention from the beginning to the end. Next, I will come with part 2 of this lesson or discourse markers. Until that, what I always remind you is to subscribe if you are new for this channel, and if you are a member for this channel, don't forget to share for your friends who found everywhere and able to use this language. Until you see you with next lesson. Bye.